Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we are going to do the last of our half-pound world coin searches before we start an entirely new series that I'm really excited about. But what we've got here today is one half-pound world coins. We'll be going coin by coin, looking for anything cool, maybe find some silver, older coins, crazy countries. That's kind of what is on our radar, but to be honest, I haven't filmed any of these videos in about 9 months. I did all of them way in advance, so I had done all of them way in advance, so I'm really excited to be back hunting these bags. And we'll just get right into it. The first coin that's The first coin that's going to grab my eye is this one. It says Empire Charifiant, which my guess is Moroccan, because I think I've worked with some Moroccan. Yep, Maroc, 5 francs, 5 francs. And it's a pretty large coin, 1365. Wish I could tell you off the top of my head what date that was from. Here we've got a French franc, 1 franc, 1942. This one is from World War II and would have been in the Vichy government. So let me try to adjust the light a little bit, but that's a solid coin. It's aluminum, so it feels really light. This one's from the Netherlands, and it's 5 cents from 1989. Next up, we've got this coin, which feels pretty thick, and it's a Filipino one. United States of America, 1944, 5 centavos, and the condition is actually really nice on it. It's got a nice uncirculated shine to it. So that's a really cool pickup there. And then moving forward, we've got this 1945 halfpenny from Great Britain. So we've gotten a lot of older ones, World War II, historical ones. We'll see if that continues. Here's right after that time period, 1948 from Costa Rica. And that'll bring it to a North American country, 2 colones. And BNCR. I feel like sometimes there's BCCR, but I bet that's Bank Nacional Costa Rica, something like that. This one also looks, I was going to say British, but it's Hong Kong, 1970, $1, really uncirculated, so that's a nice looking coin. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of great looking individual coins here. This one, 1969, is from the Netherlands, 2.5 golden. I think it's one of the first years to be clad, so it's not a silver coin. This one looks really worn, 1936 from Uruguay. And it's really worn thin if you look at it. On the back, 10 cents or centavos maybe. And I feel like this could be silver, even though it looks kind of golden. Because at first I was thinking it might have been some sort of French coin, but then I saw Uruguay. So this might be really low percentage silver if I remember, but that could also be way off. I don't exactly know. 1963, 20 centavos from Mexico. This is a gorgeous coin, especially when it's uncirculated. The depth on the coin looks really beautiful. This one is a Spanish 25 pesetas coin, and we'll look for the year. Let's see, 1961 is going to be the year on that. Apparently you can still redeem these up until 2020, but I don't think I'm going to get a chance to do that. The exchange rate isn't too good. One escudo, probably from Portugal. 1945, again from World War II. So that seems to really be the theme of the lot. This coin I've been eyeing for a long time. Looks older, from China. We'll see what the... It says Tai Ching Ti Quo. Copper. So I don't exactly know what the face value of this is, but I'll probably do a little research and have something for you in the margin, but that's a great addition because it looks like it's in decent shape. It's seen some wear, but something about it has some really nice eye appeal, like a good copper shine to it. And this one looks silver from the front of it. It's from Switzerland, and they have a lot of silver stuff. 1913 is a lot older than I was expecting. So 1 franc from 1913. I forget what percentage silver. I could see it being 90 or 92.5, but sometimes they had 83.5% silver stuff as well. So don't exactly remember, but that's a solid pickup. And then right off the back of that is this coin, Emmanuel II d'Italia. So that's going to be old. My guess is 1870s or 60s. Wow, 1862. 10 centesimi from the M, maybe Milan, mint mark. And that's an old coin, really probably just at the start of the formation of Italy as a country, because I know that there were a lot of states coinage, Italian states, that were kind of going around back then. So that's probably going to be the oldest coin we find today. Here's a 1961 franc coin, not going to be silver. And here is a 50 centime from the Chamber of Commerce, probably like 1922. Yeah, so that's where I was thinking that this coin kind of looked like something French. Let me try to find quickly for us the French. Normally, so that's just an axe, but I wish I could show you some coins that looked really similar to it because it has some of that imagery. This one looks like it says 44. 50, I bet it's Bulgarian. Stotinki, I think. 1959. That's like the cents. They had lev. 1 lev was their dollar equivalent. Stotinki was the cents equivalent. 1941, 1 franc from Belgium, and it's got that real World War II looking metal to it. More pesetas from Spain, and I'll zoom in quickly to see the star. It says, looks like 59 right there is the number, and then here on the front it'll say 57. So that was the general way of how they do it, but then they'd specify it with the star. In 1956, a few years earlier, from Colombia, 20 centavos. So that one's South American. Yeah, we've gotten a really good spread of countries so far today. Here's a sixpence, 1953 from Great Britain. And what is that? San Martin. Oh, Jose de San Martin. Argentina, 20 centavos. 1955 is a little bit on the older side, though. So that's not a bad find at all. Here's 5 centimes from 1978. And that's kind of the French look that I was talking about before. I spotted something in the back here. This one really is what I was comparing it to. 50 centimes from 1939. I'm sure you can see in the color of the coins how they're similar all around. But then, I don't know. I may be going on about this for nothing. This one is a 1942 halfpenny. It's got that ship. I really like that. I'm going to find something over here. I was just talking about this in another thing, but the Portuguese, these ship coins really come out nice. And this was, again, not part of this lot, this silver coin, but it's neat to compare to. 1956, 2 shillings. And this one I'll just do quickly as well. Also 2 shilling, 1948. I don't think that's silver. I think we'd have to be a little bit earlier. 1977, 1 franc from Belgium. And we've only got a handful of coins left here. This one, 5 pesetas from 59 again with Spain. This one, Nederland. This looks like World War II as well. 2.5 cents, 1941. And we saw it before on the 2.5 golden. They really like splitting their coinage up into 2.5. And I guess it makes sense because that's an easier split with than 5 cents. So maybe it is a better way to do it. Maybe the U.S. should get on that. Here's 1D, I think, is pence from 1 Pingen, Ireland, though. 1942, Irish. It's got that lyre or a harp on it. Whoa, I somehow did not spot this one before. And this looks old, maybe Venezuelan. 1929, and we see it right there, 83.5% silver. They'd actually indicate the denomination, 10 grams of 83.5% probably. Estados Unidos de Venezuela. And yeah, that's a great find for us. So that brings our silver total up. And this coin actually looks like it's toned silver as well, if I have to say. Half crown, 1942 is going to confirm that, because I think it was either 46, 47, or 48 when they transitioned out of the silver coinage. But I think it's 50% silver, and that would actually explain its toning. Often the lower percentage silver coins will tone more aggressively or be not quite as good looking. Got more 1978 5 centime coins, and then our last one, 1963 from Ecuador, 50 centavos, and that one looks again in pretty good shape. This one is an Iranian coin, 10 of whatever, and in the bottom that's 1, I think that's 133. I don't know what numeral that is. And then last but not least, we've got this one, 1912, 1 real from Guatemala. That's a really neat coin, not one that I expected. It says nickel, which maybe is nickel. but it's a really cool. It looks like a trade dollar in some ways with how it's figuring. And my guess is that maybe the states actually minted this for the Guatemalan government, just because it has a lot of characteristics that make it look like a Guatemalan coin. But anyways, that's what we've got today. My highlights, definitely this 1929 Venezuelan. We had this, which I'm presuming to be silver. This is not part of our lot, but I dragged it in kind of. I still, on the fence about whether that's a valuable coin or not. And then, yeah, here's our last one, 1913. B maybe is for Bern. I'm not exactly sure, from Switzerland. We got a solid handful of these, as well as this one, which is from when the Philippines was controlled by the States in World War II. So, yeah, there you go. Had another great hunt to wrap up this batch, and the next one I spent tons and tons of money on, so I think you guys are going to really enjoy the high quality of coins that will be coming out of those lots.